Hey kids, Taviorider here. I'm going to show you some solutions to a common problem in Minecraft, and that is controlling something from multiple spread out locations. For instance, you have a big castle with lots of rooms, and you want to be able to open the front doors for someone from different rooms in that castle. And that can be a little tricky. You can use Redstone to do it, but combining the signals in a way that meets the right needs can be tricky. So I'm going to show 4 different solutions here. In each case, imagine that these red lines each start from a different room in your castle, and they may be very long with the signal snaking in and out and under, and then combining them into some signal that will control a torch on top of one of these blue output blocks. So in this case, I'm using XOR gates, or exclusive OR gates. And they have the interesting property that anytime one of their inputs is switched, their output switches. So you can see that anytime I switch any one of these switches, regardless of the state of the other switches, that torch in the distance changes. So this is the way a lot of light switches that have, if you have a lamp with multiple light switches that control it, that's the way they usually work. And all you have to do is keep combining inputs through these XOR gates. If you want to see a schematic for one of these, look at the Minecraft wiki or download my World of Redstone, and you can see a bunch of different choices for XOR gates. So that's one, and then I have the output of one leading to another, so we can combine another line, and the output goes to this torch. And it's not too difficult to do. Here's another similar one. This is where you use buttons to control that thing in the distance, and every time you press one of the buttons, the light will either go off or on again. And this one is a little bit easier to do if you have lots and lots of buttons, because all you do is you send the signal into a single line here. You just combine them all and then throw them through this rather large gate. This is a T flip-flop. And this has a property that anytime the input changes, or anytime the input goes on, the output will go from off to on or on to off. It will flip-flop. So this is straightforward, and it just controls that one. But both of these have the problem that if you're far away and you can't see or hear the thing you're controlling, you don't know if you need to press the button or throw the lever. And so it may not be appropriate for some situations. Now this next one solves that problem by you simply at each location have an off button and an on button. And regardless of the state of everything, if you hit the on button, the output will turn on, and if you hit the off button, the output will turn off. And that's true at each of the locations. I've done some signal wiring here so that you have the high-low approach. It's a little more compact in some situations. But at the end of those signal lines, all you have to do is combine all of the off buttons into one line and combine all of the on buttons into another line, and then feed each of those into this RS NOR latch. There's many designs of these. Again, look at the Minecraft wiki or download Taviorider's World of Redstone to see how these work and to pick a design that fits your needs. And then you just take the set line from that and lead it to the thing you want to control. Pretty straightforward. But it does have the drawback of having to put 2 lines in each case. So this is one more option. This one may work best for a front door scenario. Now imagine you press a button and it's just simply wired up to the door. The door is only going to open for as long as that button is pressed. So in this case, I've done something so that the door will stay open for a long time. You see that that torch stays on for several seconds before it goes off. And it's the same with each of these buttons. And to do that, I combine all of the signals into a single one, and it goes into this RS NOR latch. This one's a simpler, flatter one. And the buttons go directly into the set line of this, and then the output goes on. So the moment you press a button, it will set this RS NOR latch and the output will turn on. But at the same time, it also sends the signal through all of these redstone repeaters that are each set to their longest delay. And the longer the chain of redstone repeaters, the longer the delay will last. And you do this and then connect that to the reset line on the RS NOR latch. And that will, after the signal takes its long time getting through there, turn the RS NOR latch back off. You can see it actually propagating through there. And then the moment it hits there, the light goes out. So that may help for controlling a front door. So lots of different possibilities. I hope these help you with your own constructions. If you have any questions, post them on reddit.com/r/Minecraft, or post them in the comments on this video. I love taking questions and coming up with new videos. Please subscribe to my feeds. Please vote this up. and have a lot of fun with this.